Good afternoon, resellers. Saturday afternoon here. There are three big development sales today. We could only get to 2 out of the 3 developments due to the fact that we had to get a rental car back, and that's why I'm making this video in the afternoon instead of the late morning. First off, I want to thank everybody who supports the channel. We finally hit 1,000 subscribers. Now we're just working on getting our watch hours up. And the Super Tecmo football fans, the retro gaming fans in the group, I promised you by next Saturday, since we got to 1,000 subscribers, we will have the Tecmo video up. It's actually going to be up probably Sunday evening or Monday morning. I'm not sure which yet, but we're going to get that out to you. And shout out to Chris Mull and Ashton Harris. They those discs, Ashton asked for a shout out, and I definitely did want to shout them out because if you watched last week's video, we spent $50 on 30 disc golf discs, and Ashton and Chris, between the two of them, spent $70 on 10 of the discs. So we're already 20 in the profit with 20 free discs. Now, first off, before I get to the table, and I really need to start using the full table with some of these hauls I'm getting, but as you see, the half table's full of back stock that needs to be posted, so got to get to some of that now, plow through that, and start using the full table again, because as you can see, we had a mountain of stuff and we couldn't even fit everything on the table because we have stuff over here. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but Tommy Bahama, the beach chairs with the book bags, they go for very, very good money, and this one's not as good as the set of 2, but we got the 2 of them for $7 each, and then 2 were marked for $20 each. She didn't get it. She got 15 each. I offered 30 for both of them, but here's the second one of the one that's not quite as good, but these 2 are awesome. There, let me turn this around. They're both identical, so yeah, right there, it's got the pouches and everything, and the chair folds out. And I've seen sets of these go on eBay for like $140 new. These have only been used once, so I'm thinking if I decide to sell them on eBay, I'm going to get over, like, say, 110. It's probably going to cost like 30 to ship and fees, so probably get 70 something off the 30 that way. But I think Jennifer wants to keep one of them at least, so we might keep the set. We're not sure yet, or I might probably sell those 2 down at my flea market, because I don't really want to lose the shipping value. You probably will have to sell a little less at flea market, but I'm thinking if we could sell both of those down at the flea market or online, it'll pay for the 2 nice ones, or maybe we'll only keep one of them. I'm not sure yet. Now to get to the table, let me sit down here. We got 2 Bluey dolls. I just got them for extra stock for down at the flea market. They're extra plushies. I'll probably sell for 5 each. I got them for 2 each. No, not much profit, but then it's nice. The kids can find a plush down there. Here's a Blu-ray I got a couple other Blu-rays for $1. Any good titles that are in nice shape, I throw it out in my flea market stand. They sell for $3, and I've been running short, so I don't mind paying $1 if I have to. And we got, both those Bluey dolls. We got the blue one. I'm not sure what his name is. I'm sure somebody will let me know in the comments. And if you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. We are over 1,000 now, but we do not want to stop there. And once we get our hours up and get monetized, I think May 1st, Josh is going to have more time to try editing, and we plan on starting to film out. I know I keep saying this, but starting in May, we plan on starting to film when we're out there yard selling, so you can get a little taste of that. There is some funny entertainment incidents today that I wish would have been on tape. And then we got some VHS. Any Thomas Train VHSs, they usually sell for $12, $15, especially if you lot them up. So we got a Thomas. They're all 50 cents each. Christmas Carol sealed. Doesn't go for much, but at 50 cents, you're going to take it. A Clifford sealed DVD. Everything's sealed except for the Thomas ones. Clifford. Look out, Clifford. And then White Christmas. And then I think there's a couple more Thomas ones in here somewhere when we get to them. Kind of stuff got out of order because, like I said, had so much stuff. This thing, it's like a top thing. They sell for like 17, 18 bucks. Oddly enough, it's older vintage, and that was only $1. It's probably going to be a slow seller, but at $1, I'll still grab it. Then we got the ship. I'm not sure what it consists of exactly, but I've seen them. They're selling on eBay sometimes for $50-$60. It's I believe Fisher Price. It's like an airplane simulation. I don't know how well it works or what it's missing and everything, but even for parts, I feel like I'm gonna get some money off of it. And that was yet $1 again. Jennifer found both of those at the Denver Elementary School where we're at. We'll put that up top there. Then we got, let me pull these out here. 2 more Blu-rays. Batman Under the Red Hood. And then Batman The Killing Joke. That might make it to eBay because it's a sealed copy. Not sure yet. Got a couple comics. I sold a bunch of comics down at the flea market yesterday. So I have back stock, so I didn't really need these. But I just grabbed a couple nice titles. They're only 6 for $5, so like 80 cents a piece. We got a Quasar. We got Doctor Strange and Punisher. Justice League America. Another Doctor Strange and Punisher. Another Justice League with Batman on the cover. Batman Gotham Knights. Punisher. Punisher War General. Green Lantern. Another Punisher War General. They're all nice and great shape and bagged and boarded. So Planet of the Apes and Green Arrow. So yeah, I figured I'd grab a few just to add to my stock, throw out there. I like to, if I see some titles that everybody knows. Got some Tony the Tigers for $1 a piece. They're from 1988. They only sell for like 10 or 11 free shipping. I'll probably only get like $3 after shipping and fees. But that being said, 3 off 1's not bad, and it'll take about so easy to ship and take a minute to post all 3 together in quantity. So then I can just sell them, post all 3 at the same time. So worth the while. Got another Mario Kart car. Got Luigi for $2. No remote, of course, but a lot of people just get these for decorations. So that's a pretty cool car to have around even if he doesn't sell. Then we got some Star Wars books. Legacy of the Force. Dark Saber. Hard Merchandise. Shadows of the Empire. And finally, Slave Ship. Those were all $1 each. If I got to check out on eBay, it's worth loading them up on eBay. But if not, I will just sell them down at the flea market stand for probably like $3 each. Then we got Catchphrase. It's a handheld game. It sells, I think it was like $18-$20. $2.99. It's been tested. It goes on. I think actually I turned it on earlier. Yeah. So that works. And any of those vintage handheld games, small size electronic games, they always sell pretty well. And that was at the flea market for $2.99, or not the flea market, the thrift store for $2.99 on the way back from yard sailing. Then we got this little guy at the thrift store for $1. He hasn't sold. Somebody has him out for $22. I don't know exactly what he is. I looked it up, but I was kind of confused about it. But he's pretty cool anyway. I was like, we can't pass that up for $1 either way, this weird giraffe. But yeah, somebody has him out for $22, so I'll probably just put him like $14.99 free shipping since there's no sales, and see if we can make a sale happen. And I can't throw this one. We got a ceramic skull, 50 cents. If you look on the bottom of it, it's nothing special. It's made in China, sold for $3 originally. So that's nothing special, but I thought it was cool for 50 cents. I'm not going to pass it up. I'm going to put that over here where it's safe. Then we got some shoes, a lot of Airwalks. As you know, if you watched my videos before, I always look for shoes for $1 or $2 and put them down at my flea market stand for $10. And all these Converse and Airwalks, they'll just sell like automatically. So as long as it's somebody's size, that one looks brand new. They're all in pretty good shape. I'm not gonna try to sort them into pairs right now. Well, there's another same pair, another gray one. And I'm not going to mess with eBay either. I'm just going to put them on a $10 rack and get them for $2 a piece. Got a pair of Skechers. Another pair of Airwalk. All these are Airwalks. Great deal. It looks like somebody had an Airwalk collection and then he just wore them all a couple times. So I actually might look on eBay just in case because they're in such nice condition. I may think about, if they go for like 30 or 40 on eBay, I may think about not selling them down there at the flea market at Green Dragon. But yeah, that was a great deal on the shoes. Always look for shoes for $1 or $2 to put in my $10 rack. Got this Tonka truck mud runner. I forget if I didn't forget what year it was from. I looked it up. It usually sells for $35-40. It's in pretty good shape, and it was only $5, so I'm not going to skip that. Then we got a Steelers Merry Christmas, like, prop-up picture. A gnome, $1. Might not sell at Christmas or football season, but $1, not much to deal with. Got a fart gun. I've sold the bigger one over and over again. I'm not sure about the small one, but it's only 25 cents from the Despicable Me. Then we got this flash pad edge. Usually new sells for $35, and I saw some used ones selling for $25, and that was only $3 at the thrift store. Then we got a globe, a Leapfrog. It was $5, and I know these go, if they're working, they usually go for like $40. They're kind of a pain to ship, but not too bad. And I asked if it worked, and both of the kids simultaneously yelled out, "It does." So I'm pretty sure it works. So I'm hoping to get like $35-40 for that. That was $5. Put that in the cart. And then we have Jennifer was looking at these Vera Bradley bags. One was marked 3, one wasn't marked. The lady said you can have them both for $3. She's probably just going to keep those. I don't do too well with Vera Bradley on eBay for some reason. When I have posted them, I don't know if I had a color that nobody liked, but I think they do better on Whatnot, and we haven't really done much with Whatnot yet. But she'll probably keep them for now, use them, and then when she gets tired of them, I'll throw them at the flea market, or maybe if we start doing Whatnot shows, we'll sell them on there. Got a Pennsylvania State Trooper hat, $1. Pretty nice shape, trucker style hat. It's a little bent up, but I'll sell it cheap. Then it's only a kid's one. If it was an adult one, I might keep it myself, and it would be a great hat to have. Mario coming down to the warp tube, but that was actually 25 cents, so I'm not going to pass it up, even if it's a kid size. So as you know, youth hats don't sell as well as adult hats, but it's still cool you can't pass it up for $0.25. And then we have this guy, $1. Again, it's not very clear. It's got some smudges. I'm going to try to clean it up a little. It does sometimes sell for like over $20. It's an old Fisher Price toy, so can't go wrong for $1. And then we have Star Pugs coffee thermos. It's pretty cool. I don't know if I didn't look it up. I got to clean that sticker off, but it was only $2. I'm not passing anything Starbucks up in that nice a shape for $2, especially. That might be Star Pugs. I should have looked that one up already, but if anybody knows the value of it, let me know in the comments. And I'm trying to think. All right. Sorry, lost my train of thought there for a second. We got a Caitlin Clark PSA card. Unfortunately, it's a PSA 7. It was pretty funny. The guy, I don't know how much he knows about card. He knew it went down in value once I started talking about it, but yeah, he had marked on the back PSA 7 $80. If you know anything about graded cards, you know any PSA 7 of modern day is not going to be worth $80. I mean, it's too easy to get at 10, but that's a rookie card. Somebody that wants a graded rookie over, recently they're just selling for like $15 on eBay, and I started walking away because he's like, "I'll give you the whole stack for $100." It was this, and the other ones weren't even PSA, and it wasn't even anything special. It was like some comic cards, but he's like $100 for all of them. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. And then we talked about how it's only worth $15. I started walking away. He's like, "I'll give you the Clark for $5." I turned around. I'm not going to pass up a graded rookie of Caitlin Clark for $5 no matter what the grade. Because some people make the rainbows. And I'll probably just sell it down at the flea market down there. They're not as picky about their grades. They just, they like Caitlin Clark down there. They're enthused about the WNBA, which I personally am not, but there's certainly fans out there. Now, we also got these 2 large Power Rangers. They both work. I actually heard one going off when I was unloading it earlier. And they're $3 each, and they're selling on eBay over 40. A little pain to ship. Maybe take them down to the flea market, maybe not. I'll probably try to sell them online, at least one online, and maybe take one to the flea market, whichever one's in nicer condition. But can't go wrong for $3 there. And then the last find we got at the thrift store was that M&M dispenser for $2.99, and that's been selling for $25.30. That one, the yellow one. So that was a great deal at $2.99. Now, finally, we got this bag of figures. I wasn't even going to go through them at all, but I guess I'm going to dump them out here, and then I'll try to go through them. Now, a lot of these, even if they're all 3 for $1 for my flea market, it's nice filler stuff for the kids, and I paid $5 for the whole bag, so I can't go wrong. I'm hoping we find something in here that's got a little value to it. So we're going to dump it on out. I'm going to take a brief minute here while we're together, and we'll go through a couple of them. I don't even know who that guy is, but it's Burger King. Yeah, there's going to be something in here. When I look it up, it'll be worth something. I mean, there's a Shrek. It's a pretty cool Shrek. I don't think Shrek will be worth too much, but some weird SpongeBobs. Some of them will sell on eBay. I'll find something for eBay. But again, even if I sell them 3 for $1, I'm getting way more than my $5 back. And I'm making the kids happy down at the flea market. Got like a Ronald McDonald mini Frisbee. Probably won't have a chance to go through these for a while. There's a Winnie the Pooh with Piglet. Purple Monkey new with tags if he's worth anything. Remove tag and try make candy inside. I don't know if that candy's still good. It says gallery. Let's see. Doesn't look like there's anything too good in here, but again, it was still definitely worth my while. Angry SpongeBob. There we got an Ewok figure. I don't know who that guy is. Is that Shrek's? I'm probably sounding pretty stupid not knowing who he is, but I watched a lot of Disney movies in the 90s, not as much nowadays. There's Mr. Potato Head. Got some kind of ant. Doesn't look like too much, but again, I'm happy with grabbing those for the 3 for $1 bin. Trying to think if there's anything else. Again, Tecmo video is coming out tomorrow. And for the Tecmo fans of the channel and retro gaming, I don't do too many gaming videos, but I'm going to try to start doing more. But I am going to try to start a second channel with my friend with the Tecmo game of the day. We're going to start getting that set up probably after this channel gets monetized here in a little. And I do appreciate everybody that's been stepping up and subscribing, helping us get to 1,000. And please, if you're watching, again, if you're enjoying this content, please like and subscribe. We're always showing stuff we get, and a lot of it we put on eBay, which is Vintage Vultures, one word. And I think that's all I have for you this time. Everybody have a great weekend, and we'll see you on the next one, hopefully either tomorrow evening or Monday for the Tecmo Bowl video, Super Tecmo Bowl video. And if you're just looking for yard selling stuff, I obviously should be next Saturday again. All right. Have a good one.